What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome to Feathered Libra Tarot, where it's Libra here all the time. It doesn't matter where it's at in your chart. We're going to talk about the good stuff coming in. What's coming in for my Libras? Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your donations of love, your requests for reads, for coming and hanging out with me. Click that thumbs up and the live chat button down below. And let's get into this, shall we? I'm excited to see what is coming in for my Libras. Happy birthday. Ooh. I'm excited to see what's coming in for my Libras. Give me just a sec. Make sure everything is streaming beautifully. There we go. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's do this now. Okay. What's coming in for my Libras? My Libras. What's coming in for my Libras? Libras. What's coming in for my Libras? New energy. Libra eclipse happened a few days ago. Okay. Letting go of some indecision, making some choices, releasing and letting go of something that caused you a lot of confusion. Okay, that is good. Letting go of tension, resistance. Oh boy. Some of you have been at a crossroads for a while, apparently, in regards to something. Letting go of tension. Yes, you're recovering from this. Doing some healing, doing some reflection. That's good. I like that. So if you have been at a crossroads, kind of sitting at an emotional stagnancy. Sorry, I'm just throwing the cards out, not even paying attention to how straight they are. You're doing this reflection and doing this healing. This crossroads, this tension. That's never good. Resistance to healing. Some of you could have been involved, money, which is true. That is true. You got new love coming in here. You got new love coming in here. Okay. Let's find out what this Hanged Man is. In reverse, letting go and releasing. Ten Cups. Seeing something from a different perspective. King of Wands. Okay. This could be Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Pisces strong on this. I got new love coming in here. I want to get a little bit more clarity on what's up, Judy. How are you doing? Hello. So, what is this that you're releasing or seeing something from a different perspective? Okay, so some of you may be going through a divorce, a breakup of a long-term situation. It looks like you're healing. You're doing your healing. Some of you may be going into hermit mode. I don't know how long you would have been dealing with that, but that would have been a long-term situation, possibly marriage. There is final healing happening there. Okay, you're pulling your love energy back. You could have overgiven to that situation quite a bit to the point of depletion. You're seeing it from a different perspective, and I feel like you're doing your healing in regards to it and letting it go. Again, it could have been a divorce, a separation, an ending happening. You're releasing that. And I love the fact that I'm seeing so much healing happening here. Love it. Four of Swords, reflection, taking your power back, taking time out to do this reflection work and get yourself out of a place of crossroads and tension, and you've kind of been blocking new love here. Okay, this was a situation where maybe this person didn't want This person may not have wanted marriage. They may not have wanted commitment. You could have, of course, gotten divorced, whatever. This is releasing that energy that's kept you at a crossroads for quite a while. You got new love coming in here. Ooh, the sun. Okay. You are seeing this clear. So this is self-love and new love. Okay, let me just. Okay. So you had a situation where this was possibly an illusion or maybe codependent situation here. It may have been friends with benefits or something like that. Very passionate, but it looks like that 10 cups could have been an illusion for some of you, or maybe a fantasy, or you wanted it to go the distance, but it didn't, and you're releasing that. Okay, you are seeing it clearly for what it was. Could have been a toxic, unhealthy dynamic, or maybe it became toxic at some point. Okay, and it's doing the healing necessary to release that emotional wounding and release the situation that you've kind of held on to that's kept you from moving forward or making any decisions. Okay, that's self-love right there. That's taking the time to heal it, review it, look at it, and release it. That's self-love, self-empowerment right there. Doing what is best for your heart space so that you are ready for a new relationship, seeing it clearly. And I feel like once it's released, some of you may have feared releasing it or letting it go. It may have been a comfort zone. Okay. Yeah, it kept you in some kind of anxiety or stress. It's for final release. Something you could have been avoiding looking at it. Okay, this is doing an emotionally deep healing for yourself, addressing the emotional wounding or the emotional chaos that has been something that you've been holding on to, and it's actually doing the work necessary, the healing work necessary to address this within yourself, to release this codependency, fear of the future. This person may have had, it was an unhealthy dynamic in some way, shape, or form. This could have gone against your moral value, your moral code, whatever this was. Okay, but the Queen of Cups in reverse says that you need time to reserve that love, pull your love back, and love yourself. What's up, Dell? Hey, Willie. Could have been dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Capricorn, Leo, whatevs, Scorpio as well. Sometimes we don't want to face the reality of what has to happen or what needs to happen. This is an epiphany for some of you. It's more of an internal thing that's happening here for you. Yes, you may be breaking up with somebody. I feel like that's already happened. Hey, Lee. I feel like it's already happened. I think that the final release is that epiphany within yourself because you're doing this reflection. But you know what? You've got every healing card except for the star card out here. So I think this was a period of time. This is a period of time right now where you're focusing more on self-love and doing what's best for you. Because we can love somebody so much and give to the situation that it depletes us. And we finally have to say enough is enough. If we're not getting what we want out of the situation, if we're not getting commitment, or if they no longer want to be with us, or they're not even communicating with us, or they've ghosted us, or whatever, it's just going, okay, why am I holding on to this? Why does it still hurt? Why am I holding on to it? And boom, just out of nowhere, it finally just, it goes. It goes. It goes. It goes away. That heaviness and that deep-seated pain, that emotional confusion. Like, what do I do here? Well, if they're not doing anything, why do you need to do anything? Yeah, That's it's scary. It is scary sometimes, but I think once you release this and once you make this decision, you fulfill your own cup, and that brings in new love, and it actually lightens your load, makes you feel much better, more happy when you release this. I mean, you got light and dark here. You might be with somebody that's the complete opposite of you. This person may be very dark natured. Like I said, this may have gone against your moral values or your moral code, or it's like this person is they've got heavy dark energy, and I feel like you're more on the lighter side, the light, the sun. For some of you, that's true. So this person may be into, they just, it's totally different. It's the values, the energy, completely different. There you go, right there. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again with the Chariot, babies. With your heart full, ready to express love, moving on, leaving this in the past, and ready for the next adventure in love. Ooh, so sometimes we got to be mean. Sometimes we got to do what's best for us, and we got to just buckle down and cut ties with people. And sometimes we got to be mean about it. Sometimes we got to go cold. Sometimes we got to ghost people. Sometimes we got to sever those ties, especially if it was an unhealthy connection or there was toxicity involved in whatever way, shape, or form. This is you ready for the move, ready for moving on. I love it. When you're ready, you're ready. Okay. Boy, let me tell you, 2 cups. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. This is you letting go of unhealthy connections. Fantasies that this would work out. Illusions, delusions. You may have lied to yourself. This person may have lied, cheated, stole, ghosted. Or you may have just been lying to yourself about how much, trying to keep it together or wanting it. This could be our own obsessions too, where we want something so bad and we just got to look at it and in all honesty and see it for what it was and let it go. Let it just, and this is you headed towards 2 cups. That's a new relationship. That is seeing somebody face to face. And it is somebody on your emotional level, which this person was not. You're night and day here. You know, this last person or this last person that you were night and day. You were total opposites. They say opposites attract, but that's not necessarily true. That's not true. We typically attract what we fear. Okay. And this is you not having any fear as the Chariot. I will be victorious. I will win. I will have what I want and desire in love. And I'm moving on. And you get what somebody else with a full cup ready to give. There's the Ace of Cups. Letting go of heartache, letting go of the depression, the sadness, the grief, the remorse, and manifesting the new. And being honest about it with yourself. Being honest about it. I love this. What else is coming in for you? Tell me about this 2 of Cups. What in the world? Yes. 2 of Cups. Tell me about it. Okay. Some of you, this may take a little while before you move on because you may go back to, you may try and return to this again and again. That's been in the energy for a while. You're stuck between the past and the new. So for some of you, you're not ready yet You're getting there. You're doing the healing. You're doing the deeper elements of healing, your reflection. So this may take you a little while, maybe a month or two, something like that. This isn't for everybody, but there are some of you that may return to whatever this was that didn't work out. Okay. But it doesn't look like it's going to work out. There is commitment also here. So that was just a specific message for some of you that, maybe you were, maybe you have children. That doesn't look like it's wish fulfillment at all. So you may return to it, but just be mindful, be careful of, speak your truth, know what it is you want, and make sure, you're getting the emotional satisfaction that you desire from a situation. Yeah, that may be an unwise decision to go back because it doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere, but I think you already know that. So some of you may try and stay or go back because of the children or because of the friends and family dynamic, that kind of thing. What's up, Cheryl? Hello, hello. So tell me about this Hierophant. Ooh, generous. Okay, you got a decision to make. You got some options in regards to commitments. Okay. Some of you, you got some choices coming in here, and excuse me, most of you are kind of caught between releasing this past person and this new person coming in, and it's really been in the energy for my Libras the last week or two, actually a couple weeks, where you're wanting commitment. You're wanting somebody on your level. You're wanting somebody generous, but you gotta make the decision to release whatever this was first before this new cup comes in. Okay. Yeah. So the release is, some of you are going through a divorce, going through a separation, going through a divorce, and that's what you need to release. This is your story. If some of you are going through a divorce or a separation, and it would have been a long-term thing, it's seeing it for what it is, and being able to pull your energy back from it. Some of you may love this person a lot. I mean, you may have children together. You may have been married for a long time. So again, corner to corner, you're telling me the same thing. It's got to be released. You got to release this. Whatever that is. I don't know if it's the connection, if it's the emotional wounding, whatever. But you have a 10 of Pentacles coming in here. You have long-term commitment coming in here. And there's 8 of Wands. Fast. That's long-term commitment. 10 Pentacles. Commitment, long-term. That is possibly going to lead to marriage. And the 8 of Wands, falling in love. Quick communication. Lots of communication. Possibly with a Taurus, a Cancer, a Scorpio. This is going to happen fast. In Scorpio season, possibly. So you're going to have a decision to make. If you aren't already dealing with this, you may already have 2 people you're dealing with. But there is some of you specific are ending a past thing, and it would have been a long-term thing for a new long-term thing. Now, what I find is funny, not funny, haha, but strange, unique, is you overgave to this situation. And I feel like you depleted yourself in this fantasy that this would work out long term. So you may not have even been married to the person. They may have been married. Okay. But it's an energetic release. For some of you, this may have been a while ago, but sometimes it can take us years. Hey, Nikki. Sometimes it can take us years to overcome the wounding of something that happened to us. It can, scientifically, the science says usually 15 months to fully release the heartbreak from a love connection. But y'all know it can last longer than that. So some of you, this may have been a long time ago. Some of you, this may be recent, and you just tried so hard to love this person and to get things to work and to heal things, and it never works out. And that ends up hurting you because you're giving so much to this person, so much energy and so much faith. You have so much faith in the fact that it's going to work. It's going to work. But you got to be able to see it clearly for what it is. And you got to be honest with yourself. If this person lied to you, if they cheated on you, if they ghosted you or deceived you, really look at why you're committing yourself to that, because that is in the energy here. Excuse me, that you need to release it. You got to let it go. And it could have, you could have been served up a lot of injustices in that situation. They treated you unfairly. And yeah, maybe you're just blaming them for everything. Okay, but you stayed, or you allowed it to continue. So that blame may be what needs to be addressed here. Is that maybe blocking your new connection coming in? And if you want to repair anything with a past person, again, that blame, I'm not saying it is or is not their fault. We both play a part in relationships, okay? We both play a part in our relationship. They have their side, you have yours. But if you're truly wanting to heal a connection, you got to be able to come to the table clear, clean, and not holding on to blame, shame, guilt, or resentments. You can't come to the table to negotiate a reconnection or a connection if you're still hating the past, if you're still blaming the past for everything. You stayed in it, you wanted it, you were obsessed with it, whatever. There was a toxic connection there, but you got to look at it for what it truly was. Your side in it, their side in it, whatever. And be able to release and let that go so you can open up to something new. Don't hold yourself back. That may be what the epiphany is that you're having, the release that you're having, and this new person may come in to communicate all of a sudden. All of a sudden. It just happens like that because you're manifesting it. Tell me about this tower. It's a good tower. Okay. There you go. Nothing's been moving. Nothing's been happening. No communication. You've just kind of been sitting there blah, or you've had your heart blocked, and maybe you haven't had any offers, or you haven't had any action. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden, boom. Scorpio season, or all of a sudden, boom, out of nowhere, Ace of Pentacles. You get an offer, and it's a golden opportunity. Solid commitment. Somebody that wants commitment. Somebody that's generous and is ready for equal give and take. It's in the 3D, time, attention, money, love, devotion, and Two of Cups. Somebody on your emotional level. This is a soulmate. It's going to be a relationship that you feel very deeply. Oh boy. And an Emperor. Woo! Male or female. Boss. Okay. So some of you just need to take a little more time and do your balancing and your healing work on your emotional scale, because you might, you're doing that healing. Boy, now you have every element of deeper healing out here. So you got choices and options and opportunities coming your way. You may even have a past person coming back. or you may return to this long-term situation that became toxic at some point. That's for some of you. You have options and you are doing your healing. Every element of healing is out here. Ooh, and I am so proud of you, because when you finally do heal, I mean, there are some of you that really wanted to, let me just put it to you this way. There are some of you that really, 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 really desired this connection over here. And you may have worked on it, gave your best to it, gave your heart to it, and they may not have wanted that. And they may have just wanted the passion or the playtime, but they didn't want to actually be responsible to hold. They didn't want to be responsible for a commitment. Okay. Whatever that is, some of you may return to try that again, and it doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere. It looks like it's against your better judgment. Please make a wise decision and do your discerning, your judgments and your discernments wisely, please. And for some of you, there is going to be a failed attempt at reconciliation. But I do believe that you will be healing and you will have options. Like where there were no options, you're going to have people communicating with you and asking you out. I don't know if you're online dating, but you got 7 cups, and where you were sitting there for, I don't know how long, some of you up to 4 years without options, without any kind of communication, without any kind of offers. You haven't had that spark, those Cupid's arrows of love, flying at you, nothing. And then all of a sudden, boom. Not only are you going to have these options, offers, and communications coming in, you also may have a job opportunity that takes you to the top. Some of you, this is an option, a golden opportunity in love that you're not going to want to miss out on. That's the Emperor there with the Ace of Coin. Hello. That's somebody who knows what they want, who knows how to get it. And if you've been sitting at a place where you've just been needing to let go of some funk, some stuff, and some disillusionment, and some heartache or pain, and you've been loving on yourself and doing your healing work and recovering, congratulations. You are going places. Okay, some of you may be traveling, some of you may be moving. Whew. But you are getting wish fulfillments. Some of you are getting wish fulfillments. I got to know. Three more cards on this. Yeah. Some of you, I wanted 3 more cards on this. So this is a crossroads. Oh, look at there. There's that Ace of Cups that we see here. There's the crossroads that you've been at. It's making a choice for new love. Because, again, this is possible lack of reconciliation, moving out, moving away, going through a divorce, going through a breakup, or a relationship not balancing out in the cups area. And it's you seeing clearly that it's not going to work. And it's just releasing it and letting it go. Now, this could have been something that happened many, many moons ago, but you're finally releasing the pain from it, the emotional wounding from it. Okay? What's up? This is doing the final healing here and seeing it. Some of you've been, I gotta say this. This sounds horrible, but I gotta say this. Some of you have been wishing for a breakup. Some of you have been wishing for a breakup or a divorce. Yes, it happens. We not everything is happy, fluffy bunny. Not everything works out for the best. And there are some of you that have been wishing for a relationship to be over. Over. And I see that happening. That could be what that is right there. That's the breakup. You've been wishing for, hoping for something new, and that's what's happening. Because we don't want to deal with these anymore, do we? No, we don't. We don't want to deal with the devils anymore. Them's the words, them's the messages. That's what I got for you today. Like, share, subscribe, join the tribe. Check out my description box. I've got tons of stuff down there for you. Oh, man. I love you all, and I love the self-love. I love the healing. I love the reflection, and I love the new cups coming in. Congratulations. Namaste.